What's going on, traders? Welcome back to a brand new video. Celestin Capital here. And as you guys can tell by the title of the video, I've just started a brand new 50K TFT challenge. Right now we're on phase 1 and the goal is 8%. All right. I'm currently up 1%. I'll show you guys that right now. Currently up 1%, which is about 500 bucks. And we have to make 8%. So I've taken 2 trades thus far. Let me show you guys the 2 trades that I've taken that have gotten me to this point. One of them was the gold trade, was a gold trade. And if you guys have been trading the past couple of weeks, you will know that gold has been on an absolute bearish run. All right. Gold has been absolutely bearish. So what was I looking for? I was looking for sells. That doesn't mean you can't look for buys. It just means the overall direction, the overall movement of the market, the overall bias of the market is bearish. So price was trading over here. And we broke below this 1920 support level that I was expecting price to hold and create some structure to look for buys. But it did not hold. It broke through, and then price came back and retested over here. So it's on a retest that I was looking for entry to go short. So you can see price. Let me stop that. So you can see price create some structure for us that showed that it wanted to sell. Now, just because you get an A+ setup doesn't mean it's guaranteed to work, all right? This was a perfect setup. This was an A+ setup. It just didn't happen to not work out. But I know based on my back testing and on my data that my A+ setup works more often than not. So I'm going to continue taking this same setup. And I'll actually show you that I took the same setup on GCAD and it worked out. So I'm going to continue taking the same setup and I will, let the results play, let the data play out. So price took out the high, broke below the low. And at this point, I was in the trade. As you can see, price gave us some nice profits, but it came back ultimately and stopped us out. Now, here's the GCAD trade. I'll show you guys the loss on that one. Where is it? Right over here. This loss hit my stop loss for 1,100 bucks. Usually on the first trade, I like to risk about 2.5%, just because I want to hurry up and get through the challenge. I don't want to waste time taking the challenges. Not to say that I'm rushing through the challenges, but I don't want to waste any time trying to pass the phase in 60 days and 90 days. Now that we have unlimited time to pass, I don't want to waste time trying to pass a single phase, a single challenge, because I have other challenges that I'm trying to take as well. So usually the first trade, I'm risking about 2.5%, so I can get that 4 or 5%, and then I have to take one more trade to pass the challenge. So this is the $1,100 I lost, and this is the $1,700 that I won on GCAD. Let me show you that trade. Same exact setup, same exact A+ setup that I just showed you. It took out liquidity to the upside and broke structure to the downside, and I got in. So initially, I was looking to get into this. I got into this on my live account, but it did not work out. But we can see price broke below the level we're expecting buys from. And then gave us a nice clean retest. This retest was very clean. And all I did was follow structure to the downside. And in the middle of structure is where I found my A+ setup. This was on a 30-minute. So you can see price took out the high, broke below the low, and I entered at this point over here. And you can see 1 to 2 risk to reward. That's usually what I go for, 1 to 2 risk to rewards. So that's that for the challenge. As I showed you guys before, I'm currently up 1% on this challenge. 1% I'm up. I started this about 3 days ago, 2 days ago. Yeah, 3 days ago or so, and currently up 1%. So again, we have unlimited time, but I'm not trying to use up that unlimited time, if it makes sense. You can't use unlimited time, but I'm not trying to spend my entire time taking the challenge. So let me just give you guys a quick outlook on what I see in the markets, and that'll be the end of the video. So currently on NAS, we've gotten back to this weekly support level, 15,160. And as you can see on this weekly support level, price is starting to hesitate to break down. So price was on a bearish run. But once we got to this weekly level, price tried to pierce through the level. It could not. We pushed right back up on the daily. And as you can see, if we scale down to lower time frames, price has broken structure to the upside. Bam. And now we can start looking for buys from here to take price at least to 15,420. So this is going to be my goal for now, to try and take price up to 15,420 to at least fill in this imbalance that you see over here. And plus there's a resistance level over here that we can monitor price at. So again, Nas very clean. Nas is actually at the buy zone, so I'm going to be monitoring this closely as the market opens. I think the market is about to open pretty soon in about 20 minutes or so. For gold, I've got one of two options happening on gold. As you can see, I have them written out or drawn out. I'm either looking for, this is probably the more um, probable instance that'll happen. A break below, a retest. This is when I'll start looking for trades. All right, I won't start looking for trades down here. I'm gonna start looking for trades on the retest over here. Or if price doesn't want to go to the downside, I'll wait for a break to the upside and look for the retest over here. I'll look for entry on here on the retest. So the strategy that I trade is I get in on retests. Once I see the retest, I start looking for price action. So again, support resistance, price action is king. Not to say that's the only strategy that works. All right, don't get confused. I'm not saying that support resistance is the only thing that works. Smart money works, whatever trend line trading works, whatever works for you. As long as you put in the time, put in the effort, and continue to repeat the same process over and over to understand your strategy. All right, that's what's most important. So again, I'm either looking for gold to break to the upside and catch the retest to continue to the upside, or the more probable cause, break to the downside, catch the retest to continue down as it has been doing for the past couple of weeks. On GU, actually, GU, very clean structure on GU as well. You can see I have this limit here, this alert here, not the limit, this alert here. Once price taps into this, I start looking for price action over here because we have the break. Now what we need? The retest, exactly. So I'll start looking for price action once price gets to this area over here. And last pair I'm looking at is GCAD. GCAD, I'm also looking for sells at this level. So I'll probably put an alert. I'll actually do that right now. I'll put an alert on GCAD to start looking for sells around here. So yeah. So buys on NAS, sells on gold, GU, and GCAD. So that's currently what I'm looking for. I will continue to update you guys with the challenge. Just know if I don't post, it's because I haven't taken any trades. All right. So as long as I take trades, I will continue to post. And you guys are going to witness me pass this challenge live in front of you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.